1.
Alright. Hello everyone. Welcome back once again for this playthrough of Super Robot Wars Z2 Saisei. Hasn't been long since we've started, but things seem to have been going well. You join us here at a point where we're about to make our first route split of the game, and it's going to be a long one. This route split will last roughly from the start of Chapter 4.
Hello.
Hello! Quite early.
As you have been the past few days.
Always nice to see people showing up. Yes, so it's time to make our first route split, which will last roughly from Chapter 4 to Chapter 15. So, as we mentioned before, we have 4 possible options. We can go to Japan and pick up super robots, go into space with the Frontier, pick up the Frontier units and a couple of supers, go with the Wing units and pick up a lot of Gundams,
or go to Kummen, the only route we have a vote for currently.
In that case, we're most likely at this moment heading off to Kummen, where we will pick up Chirico QV and a bunch of disposable units. And because they're disposable, we could go ahead and just upgrade them however the hell we want, because we'll be getting all that money back when they get blown up eventually.
Yep.
So that's currently the route it looks like. If there's anyone else out there in chat with an opinion, please feel free to say so. But
Yes.
yes.
It's less getting a ton of money and more not losing money.
Yes, we get... Alright, so it looks like we're probably going to be going on the Kummen route. The only other reason that you would go on the Kummen route is because it nets you multiple extra points towards the ending choice of the game.
It means we'll be slightly more relaxed on the other 0 points.
Yes.
We'll be able to miss 3?
2.
2.
There are 7 possible points, and if you take this route, you can get 2 of them automatically just by clearing stages. No special things you need to do, you just need to go through and see them. So, in that case, rather than seeing Cullen and the others off here, we're going to go ahead and go along with them. I'm coming with you. Wait a minute. But it'll be difficult. It'll be troublesome for you if you wind up sticking with us any longer. And what of it? Esther? I want to see this world with my own eyes. So that's why I'm gonna go with you guys. It seems as if you've made up your mind. Once I've decided something, I won't go back on it. Alright then, let's go, Miss Esther. You just need to search for your own road to tread. Yeah. Shotaro, Alto, Luca? Even though we just got to know each other, looks like we'll be splitting up here. Good luck, Esther. Let's see. Make sure you don't get led astray by him. Thanks a lot. I hope we'll meet again. They left, huh? Well, they are being pursued by the Federation after all. All we can do is just let them go. Goodbye, Brera. Brera Stern. Sao Tome Alto. You aren't fit for her. For Ranka Lee. Okay. Why does he always say that to me? I wonder who he is. Thank you for your cooperation, everyone. No, we're the ones who should be saying that. You really saved us back there. Brunch. You may have gotten away today, but Tetsujin and I will definitely capture you someday. Sure you will.
If you can hear loud purring, we have a gray cat that is purring very loudly.
Like a lawnmower she is. Runkalia's dressing room. Alto, I'm glad you're safe. Well, my job is to protect you, after all. I can't afford to get taken down here. More importantly, Ranka, do you know anything about that Brera Stern guy? Ranka? I don't know. I don't know anything, but when I see him, it feels like something's being squeezed inside my chest. It's kind of painful, but also familiar. It's Does it have something to do with your lost memories? I don't know. Ah, nice work out there, bodyguards. I'm really happy that Ranka's safe. Yes, Mr. Elmo. Let's see. After all, she is the pride and joy, the treasure of our vector promotions. No, the treasure of the entire galaxy! I had some bad feelings about this. So that's why I wound up asking those dimensional beastbusters in the ICPO to help out as well. And so that's why you had Shotaro come to Singapore. It's been a while, Commander Otsuka. Hello, Commander of the Crusher Squad. It's been a while since we've seen you. I'm happy to see that Luco and Alta are in fine shape as well. Well then, allow me to introduce Shotaro again. I'm Kaneda Shotaro, a special member of the ICPO. Thank you for your help before. Yeah, we're the ones who should be saying that. Thanks to you, Ranka's safe. I've heard about all of you from Wata before. I'm incredibly happy I got to actually meet you. You know Wata? Yeah, he's in the same class as me at school. Because of course you're going to put all of the superpowered elementary schoolers in the same class. Oh dear. I'm merely reflecting on Z3 here.
Where everyone's in the same class.
I don't know whose brilliant, stupid idea it was to change to a school setting, but yeah, they just go ahead and they put all of the high schoolers in one class. You've got Alto there, you've got Koji there, you've got Sosuke there. What were they thinking? Oh well, at least they don't have,
Setsuna trying to impersonate a high schooler?
At least they don't have Setsuna and Hiro trying to impersonate high schoolers, although they do show up at school.
He's like 16, 17.
Yes, so is Setsuna.
Setsuna cannot impersonate a human being, though.
Yes, at least they aren't trying to be normal in addition to Sosuke.
Yes, that would
be... They have far too many people trying to be normal with Sosuke alone. But that'll be for when we get to Z3. So the elementary school president and the elementary school copper in the same class? I guess things must be pretty hard for your teachers. Let's see. So, the robot mafia that you were fighting earlier today, led by Brunch, has been increasing their activities over the past few months. I've been tracking them down ever since the destruction incident. At any rate, let's see. Yes. Their fighting forces have grown exponentially in the past few months, and the ICPO alone can't handle them. As a result, we've had to wind up relying on the Federation military to deal with them. Since Commander Otsuka's here, that must mean that the Crusher Squad's getting involved. Exactly right. We're going to be heading to Japan and to try and take care of things. And as a result of that, I've wound up re-scouting Shotaro from the ICPO back to my Crusher Squad. In other words, what's happening here with Tetsujin is going to be... You could think of it as a joint operation between the ICPO and the Crusher Squad. So you were acquainted with the commander? Yes. Back when he was my commanding officer back when he was in the ICPO. And as a result, I've known him since then. Thank you very much, Commander Otsuka. Thanks to you, it looks like we'll be able to have the concert safely. Yes, Shotaro and I will both remain here as guards until the concert ends. And then after that, Raka will be returning to the Frontier Fleet. So I guess that means we'll be heading back to the SMS at that time. Starting concert for the project on Island 1. I'll sing my heart out. Good luck, Ranka. Thanks, Shotaro. But, what is it? If it's alright with you, would you please give me an autograph? I'm a big fan of yours. That's easy. How many would you like? Alright. Can I have two then? One for me and one for a friend. Even if he is a member of the ICPO, he's just a kid, isn't he? I guess so. Colin, Duo, Quattro. I wonder how long your battles are gonna drag on. As I am right now, all I can do is see you guys off. Don't you die before we meet again. Alright, so.
First thing to check. Esther, please.
Nope.
No.
You do not have enough for consecutive action.
And second, resupply post movement.
Not on that page. That one.
This one?
That one. The 181. There we go. Resupplying post movement is an important skill to have. Especially since we'll be keeping her.
Yes.
And her later units will keep that as well.
Quickly save.
I've actually never heard of that show.
That is a name, though.
I can't even read it from this distance, but...
Ginso Kiko Ordian.
Interesting name. Thinking about things like that, Crunchyroll wind up adding Dygard here a couple of days ago, so...
We've been watching it. First 2 episodes.
Yes. So if anyone has been interested in Dygard after seeing it show up here, there's no legal way to do so.
45%.
Oh, that's a rating.
Platinum Hugin Ordian. I didn't think the name could get weirder.
Okay.
Go ahead and continue with this while I try to see what other...
Silver Armor Knight Audion.
I have never heard of this.
Alright. So while he's busy looking that up, I'll go ahead and continue on to the split scenario.
Wow, this Wikipedia page is so helpful.
A very small bit of plot and nothing else. Singapore. We're still in Singapore. Back to the transport plane. And so there's my report on what we did guarding Roncalli in Singapore. Is that so? I would never have guessed that you'd wind up going along with those visitors. I'm sorry, Chief. It's not like you. That's not like you. If you got something you want to say, spit it out. I want to see this world with my own eyes. I don't really know if this world is warped like Duo and Quattro are saying. And I don't know if power's what's really needed to change this world, just like Colin says. It could be that what I'm doing is going to cause a lot of problems for you and the rest of the people back at the lab, but I want to go see it for myself. Alright, Esther. If you've got that much will into it, there's only one thing I have to say to you. Do what you can. Try your best. Yes. And... it wasn't just a single thing? What? Always fun when you see just, a single kanji you don't recognize. What? Rather than paying you for that, I thought I'd teach you a magic spell. What? You've got a secret trick up your sleeve like Crow does? After all, any adult worth their salt's got something like that, right? You wouldn't be able to survive without them. Alright, listen up, Esther. Complicated sayings. If the time comes when you have to walk a path that goes directly against the way the world is moving, if the time comes, what are you saying? Just remember this. They're them, And we're us. What does that mean? I just think of it as being something along the lines of, don't care about what others say. Although what she's actually saying here is, talking about Setsubun. Demons out, luck in. At any rate. Neat. The justice that other people have is their own, and your justice is yours. You're the only one who can decide what you think is right. Thanks, Chief. I won't forget those words. If you wind up getting troubled by anything, just go ahead and consult with me. After all, I am your master. If you don't try your best, then I'm going to have problems too. Alright, I'll go ahead and quickly borrow that, but Teen Quatra and Colin, which of them do you think I should go with? Quatra and Duo say they want to go track down the other Gundam pilots, so they're going to be heading to the Middle East. But Colin and the others are going to be heading to the Kingdom of Kummen as mercenaries in order to meet up with some friends. I see. So you're just worried about which one of the two you should choose. That's right. Ever since the destruction incident, I've been working to train as a bus driver, and so I don't really know how the world is right now. Alright, I'll give you a quick lecture then. At the moment in the Middle East, there's a lot of unstable elements in play. Let's see. Ah, yes. Since the world used to run on fossil fuels, there have been a lot of problems over there ever since solar energy wound up taking off as the main source of power for the world. As a result, rather than trying to get along with the three great countries who had monopolized the solar power, or into the federation that they're in charge of now, they're trying to become independent. As a result, the anti-Federation resistance groups such as Catalan are mainly focused in the Middle East. It could be that they're hiding some of the Gundam pilots. And then on the other hand, you have Kummen. The situation there is fairly complicated. It appears as though that's mainly a country that's been created by people from the Astragius Galaxy. Which, going off the first game, the Astragius Galaxy was an entirely separate dimension that wound up showing up, sometime later than the rest, so they're late additions to the world. When you're talking about Astragius, you're talking about that Gilgamesh and Barlant planets? Let's see. When you're talking about Kummen, it's a country that the people from Gilgamesh wound up creating and putting together, filled with their own unique culture. By the way, the Kummen that's on this planet at least, is mainly split into two separate factions at the moment. So it looks as though even in this world, the Astragius people won't be able to get along well. Yes. Well, there are some people who think that it'd be a good idea to join the Federation, and then wound up sending in the military, and then there are others who think that they should remain as outlaws and stick apart from everything else. I guess the people of Kummen are pretty impressive to be able to create their own country like that. After all, that's the reason that Kummen isn't currently under observation by the Federation. But to think that they're fighting with other people from their own country? That's not the strangest thing. That's not the crazy thing after all. Most sides have pretty much been busy hiring mercenaries and continuing the fights like that. So I have to choose between the anti-Federation Middle East or Kummen, which is in the middle of a revolution, of a civil war. That's all I'm going to go ahead and tell you. You'll have to leave the decision up to yourself. After all, everyone who works under me, I've trained to not embarrass me wherever I go. Chief. No matter where you go, I'm sure Dimensional Beasts will show up eventually. But the thing that's even scarier than the Dimensional Beasts is humans. Picking quarrels is just part of what it means to be human. Or you could think of it as possibly being one of those unforgettable truths of the world. I'm sure that by going to one of those places, you'll find some of the truths you're looking for. Yeah. So, what are you going to do then? Are you going to cooperate with the Gundams and head to the Middle East? Or work with the Black Knights and head off to Kummen? Let's go to Kummen. I think I'll go to Kummen. Alright. Good luck, Esther. While you're working, if the Brastias is proven to work well, it'll serve as a warning and an advertisement. It may be even be that we'll be able to sell more of them. Do you want money that much, Chief? Don't act so surprised about it. After all, no matter what you do, you need money, don't you? In order to advance my research as well. Understood. Alright then. Esther House. For the sake of the lab, for work and love, I'll always do my best. Your love has nothing to do with the lab. Okay.
So,
Quick upgrades if necessary.
yes, we'll be upgrading both of them a bit. Look at the mech designs for the designs for this series and see if you can spot where they kind of come from.
I'm not certain off the top of my head. There are things that look somewhat familiar, but I'm not certain.
It is a anime created, written, and directed by Masami Obari,
The name on its own does not mean anything to me.
the mechanical designer of Ixer 1, Dan Cougar, Gravian's Y, Dan Cougar Nova, and all the original mechs of Super Robot Wars Z series.
Okay.
Or at least many of them, since listed for Z, Z2, and Z3.
Interesting.
And the original Generations units.
Alright, so. Let's head off to pick up a bunch of people who we're not going to get to keep.
3 cool guys, 1 really cool guy, and 1 complete and utter loser.
And 1...
No, you can't redeem Kanyu.
No, I wasn't going to. I was just trying to think of the right word to describe him.
1 living cockroach?
I haven't seen too much of him, but sure. He's just about as unkillable as Chirico, seemingly. As he keeps on showing up on the ensemble boss stages.
That's because he runs away.
Kingdom of Kummen. Assemble EX-10. That's the name of the place?
Yep.
Okay. Koto! I've been waiting for you, Cullen. Welcome to Assembly X10. Thanks for all your help back at Area 11. Looks like we're gonna be in your care again. Don't worry too much. Let's see.
They didn't bother with changing his outfit.
Yeah. Nope. I mean, did you really think they would? Don't worry about it too much. After all, I've gotten decently well known in Kummen here. I'll be sure to look after ya. Looks like you guys were really able to spread your wings here. Yeah, of course. After all, at this place they were in need of an arms merchant. And thanks to the fact that those wars kept on going, I've gotten plenty of money. So it looks like it's thanks to that we're able to keep going as mercenaries here. When they heard that the ace of the Black Knights was coming here from Area 11, even the mercenaries were pretty shocked. By the way, it is unfortunate what happened to Zero, but but even now I'm cheering you guys on. Thanks. In the time I haven't seen you, it looks like you've grown even more as a woman. Is that so? Don't worry about his flattery. We'll leave it at that. And you're as cold as ever, aren't you, C2? Well, at least it's good to see you're safe. Well then. Do you understand what I want? Pizza, isn't it? We've gone ahead and prepared plenty of it for you. Perfect. I'll repay this favor. So, is this old guy an acquaintance of yours? He's Godo. We made his acquaintance back when he was doing his arms peddling in Area 11. And he was also one of our sponsors as a Black Knight. So you're that disciple of Crow's, huh? I heard about you from Colin. So how much is your debt? Even if you are trying to earn money by working as a mercenary here, there's a limit to how much you're gonna get. I'm not the same as him. I don't have any debts to pay off. I'm sorry about that. I couldn't think of another reason you'd be coming all the way out here. All the way out here? Are things really that bad? Yep, that's right. The place you're staying right now is the entranceway to hell. Hell? Jigoku mireba. So what you gonna do? If you want to turn back, there's still time. We're going. After all, there's somewhere we need to get to. I'll stick with you, Colin. I came here in order to see what this world is really like right now. And if you're saying that this place is hell, then I want to see it with my own eyes. Once again, Jigoku mireba. If you start to see hell, your heart will dry up. Or however you want to translate the Votum's theme.
I've just typically seen it as when you see hell.
Alright. Good. Looks like the miss over there's... really is his disciple, huh? Let's see. I've got a squadron already prepared that you'll be able to join. And what? What did you say? Let's see. Today's the day. Once every week, they have a group of new recruits coming up to try and join us as mercenaries. Normally, you need a physical examination and then some documents in order to join a mercenary platoon. But you're a bit special here. I went ahead and pulled a couple of strings to get you in. Thanks. After all, we came here in order to try and earn money as quick as we could. Alright, Colin. Do your best. Let's see. Yeah, after all, you've been assigned to...
News Division?
Well, yes, but I'm just seeing what they describe it as. Ah, yes. You guys have already been decided to be placed in this base's elite division. The elite mercenaries of hell, huh? Yep. Assemble EX-10. Let's see.
Potom Potaria.
Potaria is what they call him here. Okay, Potom Potaria. Quite a name.
Potom Potaria.
Kadera! Shako! What's wrong, Potaria?
And that's Bully guy, I don't remember his last name.
His name is Gidera.
Okay.
Kidera.
And of course, Rushako.
Yep. What's wrong, Potaria? What's happened, Potaria? What's someone like you doing dragging a couple of cuties along like that? They're the new rookies who've been drafted into our squadron. So we ought to go ahead and have introductions. I'm Mikazuki Colin. Nice to meet you. C2. I'm Master Airhouse. My normal job's a dimensional beast buster, and my hobby is percussion instruments. Triangle. What's with that? You seem pretty upbeat for being here. Are you intending to have these girls just act as cheerleaders for us? Don't get them wrong, Kidera. They're splendid warriors. After all, Cullen here's the ace of the Black Knights. Those guys from Area 11? I guess so. I'd heard rumors about the Red Witch of the 11s. She really was a woman. You are scary. Well then, we'll go ahead and introduce ourselves. I'm Paul Potaria, and this guy here is Billy Kidera. Nice to meet you, Misses. And then this is Rushako.
Rushako is very tall.
Yeah, because he's not human. And once again, in the greatest of Votum's traditions,
Silence.
he's huge. Is it your first time seeing someone from Quent? Do you have business with me? No. Don't worry about it. So, Mr. Potaria, are you the commander of this squadron? Just call me Potaria. Yeah. It's a bit of a different question, but we've got a different commander. Come to think of it, where is our commander? Captain Kanyu said he had other stuff to take care of, so he had me guide Colin and the others. So these guys are the elites of Assemble X10. Looks like everyone's at a way higher level than me. What are you talking about? That's exactly what you say. No. Are you looking down on them, Esther? Yes.
Doesn't speak.
She is looking down on them. They all look to be way weaker than me. You're looking down on... No. No, it's not. Maybe? No.
Rather than speaking slowly, Rushako just speaks with determination.
I believe that's making fun of... Yes, I believe she's making fun of them, even though my dictionary is having trouble. Stop it, Kidera. Do you want to get thrown back in the warehouse? Oh, he's here. So you've already gotten to know our 3 new members. Alright then, I'm here to introduce the last new member of our crew. Chirico? Is that you, Chirico? Colin. So you're to think that you'd be here in Kummen as well. Is it just me? Goto's also here. Goto is? Are this guy an acquaintance of yours, Colin? He fought alongside us in Area 11. So he's the AT pilot the Black Knights had. I heard that he was almost immortal. Of course. After all, this man is a former Red Shoulder. What? Melchior Armored Division's top division. Gilgamesh's strongest armored trooper squadron. Let's see. The ruthless bastards who didn't even care about spilling the blood of civilians. Bloodsucker Squadron. Let's see. After that great dimensional quake when we got flung to this planet, I heard that the Red Shoulders wound up splitting up from the Gilgameshian army and taking action on their own. Exactly right. It looks like this guy also wanted to come here to be a new mercenary. Thanks to the fact that I found his application amongst the list and saw his work history, I decided to recruit him for us.
That's rather different.
Possibly. I could be wrong, that's my guess.
At least he's not being accused of being a spy yet.
Yes, I'm pretty sure that...
A Milken spy, is it?
It... could be, but I don't think so. My dictionary is not having a good time with this word. Ah. No. Yes, did attempt to interrogate him. Okay. I have a bad habit whenever I see, you know, just a single word or something I don't recognize. Try and get most of the meaning, but ever so often that does really backfire, yes. I found his application amongst the list, and upon seeing his history, I decided to interrogate him. Interrogate? Yes. There's a possibility that he's one of the gorillas from this area. The Vira gorillas?
Vila.
Vila?
Vila.
Vila gorillas. Okay. They're a group that opposes the modernization of Kummen. In other words, they're the people that we've been busy fighting. Let's see. The Vila gorillas have already been proven to have red shoulders in their midst from the fights we've had with them till now. It's quite possible that he's a spy that they sent to try and infiltrate our ranks. Wait a minute. The fact that Chirico doesn't have anything to do with the red shoulders anymore. That's what I said too. But Captain Kanyu... The fact that he's being added to our squad means that he's already been freed of being... He's already been proven not to be a spy, right? But I guess so. It's just what Commander Gonnu decided. And who is that Gonnu? He's the main officer in charge of this base. You can think of him as our boss. At any rate, thanks to what the commander decided, Chirico has been included into our division. I'm Chirico QV. Nice to meet you. But don't you forget Chirico. Oh, I'm the one who's your captain. And I'll be keeping a close eye on you. Understood, Captain. Let's see. Looks like you've got some pretty bad luck for the commander to have his eye on you this early, former Red Shoulder. No, Red Shoulder guy. Don't call me that. You've got some good eyes. Looks as if a Grim Reaper's shown up to take care of those gorillas. Remember this, Red Shoulder. Both you and those little ladies aren't on the same level as us. Whatever you do on your own. But if you get in the way of our job, you won't get out of it unscathed. If you get in my way, I'll do the same to you. Stop it, Chirico. Oh, this is our first day upon enrolling. Do you really want to cause problems that quickly? I don't get... Although I have a feeling our commander's the one who will cause the most problems here. Did you say something, Kidara? No, I didn't say anything, sir. It's time. We've received orders from Commander Gonnu to head out. All units, focus on this monitor. Welcome to Assembly X-10. I'm the commanding officer of this base, General Gonnu.
You can kind of see it here. One of his eyes is fake, I believe.
One of them does look to be. Red eye looks to be, glass or something.
Yeah.
Yep. Yes. For people such as you who've been purchased with money, I don't think there's any need to explain the duties of a mercenary. But I shall say one thing to you. Every week, 5% of the soldiers here don't return alive. Whether you're included in that 5% or not is all up to you. Don't forget, this is hell. This is hell, huh? So even they're calling it hell. Leave the idle chatter for that, little brats. As of today on, your lives are all in this Lord Kanyu's hands. If you want to return alive, follow my orders. Don't think you can get away with going against them. Intruder alarms? Oh, come on. They do this every single time. Shut it, you rebels. Alright, everyone, prepare to launch. Chirico, hurry up and get to your machine. No, hurry up and go receive your new machine. Understood. Let's go, Esther. Are you prepared? Ever since I decided I'd come to Kummen, I'd already done that. Let's see. Fun having to translate Chirico's
Internal monologues.
internal monologues. The incredible heat and what is it?
Smoke.
No, not smoke. The heat and humidity that clung to my body, and then the death, and then the fever and death-carrying insects. The country of chaos, Kummen. Even though it may have been drenched with green, there was no mistaking that this was hell. But as I heard the sirens go off, and the rage of the people ordering me to launch, I felt an unusual familiarity to it all. Yes, in order to try and find Fiona, I'd come all the way to Kummen. This hell filled with blood and smoke. Once again, I shall head towards the battlefield.
Oh, that's nice. He's doing this for slightly better reasons than in series. In series, he was doing it simply because he can only live on the battlefield.
What the hell's that Chirico guy doing? Looks like unlike Colin and the others, he didn't have his own machine. Let's see. Once he's picked up his new machine, he'll be rendezvousing with us here. Looks like he's come. What's with that guy? Hey, choosing such an old model. Is the Scopedog equipped for water combat? Are you really okay with that, Chirico? We've got new model diving beetles still. I'll do better with the machine I'm used to. Ah, you're the same as always. Without even sending a single tear of happiness at our meeting, you just asked me to prepare a new armored trooper for you. Well, that's how you always are. Make sure you come back alive. That's what I intend. And watch out for that Kanyu guy. Seems he doesn't like you already. He's a pretty nasty guy, so be on your guard. I'll remember that. Alright, so we shall proceed to meet the rebels here. All units, stay careful. Let's see. Esther, you're the only one of us who can fight in the sky. I'll leave the enemy helicopters to you. Understood. Alright, little missies. I'll show you which of us is higher level here. Don't worry about what they're saying, Esther. No matter how much they may look down on you, ooh, these guys are mercenaries from the 100 Years' War. No matter how you think of it, they're probably better than us. I know that, but... So, when you're saying that you're on a different level? Yeah! Yeah, no, what I was talking about is the fact that since I can fly, I'm actually on a different level than them! But they're trying to think of it in this entirely different way! You had a poor way of phrasing it. This is the battlefield, Esther. We don't have time to make excuses. Colin? Since you've prepared yourself, be careful. You may have prepared yourself, but we're putting our lives on the line. Once you die, you can't go back. Yeah. Looks like that's all the time for chatting. They're coming. Fun. They've got quite the numbers. Alright. If we take them out, then we'll get a nice bonus! Chirico. Since it's been proven that you're not a spy, I'll have you fight on the front lines. But that's pointless, Captain Con. That's impossible, Captain Kanyu. No matter how much of Captain Firepower there may be, it's impossible to have someone go out there and do it on their own. Oh, silence, Pataria! I was talking to Chirico. Understood, Captain. Chirico? Alright, all units, follow Chirico. We'll take out these rebels. And he's not really giving us any concrete orders as always. But all we can do is follow them. Chirico, we'll back you up! So, destroy all enemies. Don't let everyone die. And your... Okay. And your SR point is within 4 turn ally phases, clear up all enemies. All pilots must get at least 2 kills.
Okay. And it's don't let everyone die.
Yes, it is not don't let anyone die, it's don't let everyone die.
Alright.
So, we have Rushako here in the Berserker. He has Focus, Trust, and Wall. Prevail level 6, +3 will from turn 2 onward, support defense level 2. This Berserker's pretty standard. It's shield equipped, so that's decent. For land and water use. Has Tackle, Assault Rifle, and Pile Bunker. Diving Beetles. I'll check each of them just to see if there's anything weird with them. Prevail level 4, +10 starting will, bonus money on kills. Also, he's got Focus, Luck! Unexpected.
Oh, that makes perfect sense.
And the Turn Long Wall.
Because he is the mercenary who is completely and utterly devoted to money.
The Diving Beetle.
Land and water.
I like that it has a space rating, like it would ever get to space. Okay, Arm Punch and Mid-Machine Gun. Looks like both of these are the same. He has Focus, Vigor, and the Single Battle Wall. Prevail level 5, Bullet Save, and Support Attack level 1. And Con Yu.
I'm betting he...
Prevail level 7.
Okay, doesn't prevail.
+3 will from turn 2 on. Guard, Wall, and Guts.
Yeah.
The fact that he has Guts seems both very good, both very in character and very out of character. Also note that if we did not have the carryover data, he would have 0 kills.
Yeah, I noticed that. That is Kanyu.
Yep,
And
punch
Sam.
machine gun. And then we have Chirico in his Marsh Dog. Focus and Instinct. Abnormal Survivor, Precision Attack, Prevail level 9. Chirico only came with a single kill. He's got lower armor than everyone else. Okay. That's Arm Punch, Heavy Machine Gun Revise, and Assault Combat.
Because it's an older model of Scopedog.
But it's outfitted for combat in the marshes and swamps here, so... And yes, you really should have Esther take care of the helicopters. Because everyone else is really bad at shooting things in the sky. Alright. It looks as though she isn't on this battlefield.
All Chirico needs to say.
Expect as much. Alright, target acquired. Aim for the enemy's movement components. I don't want to die here. I'll do everything I can.
The Marsh Dog is noticeably different from the Scopedog, though, in 2 ways. Just looking at it, right? It is a darker shade of green. The most important difference.
Most important.
Of course. Blended
Color is
Martians.
everything.
And if you look closely, it has 2 little gear things on the side. As opposed to having rollers on the bottom of its feet, it has small hover things. They're called hover rollers, I believe, which are designed for movement underwater.
Well, not fully underwater, I'd imagine, but...
They're also designed for land use, but primarily so that they can be used underwater, unlike tank treads,
Yeah.
which would just slow you down.
Well, I mean, tank treads can be used underwater. It's just they won't do a good job. You'll probably get stuck in the river mud.
Also, Scopedogs are not fully waterproof.
Who would ever think a scope dog? No, turn on... You want to see what the enemies can do.
They are shockingly more waterproof than you think, though.
More waterproof than Estevalises.
Definitely more waterproof than Estevalises.
Which is actually kind of surprising, considering that Estevalises are used in space. We won't lose to the dogs of the government!
It also has something that's not showing added to this one. There are 2 oxygen tanks on the back.
Well, I mean, oxygen tanks, kind of important. I mean, you can probably see them there when he's shifting. Yeah, you can see them there on the back. Oh, Chirico. Hand rocket launcher. Fun.
Chirico is a very impressive character, who I would totally want to see have to survive on his own. I would love to have him just as a character for a stage. Nothing but his pistol.
Well, I mean, his pistol's already been proven to be able to take out mechs, so... That'd be pretty good.
Can you imagine Prevail level 9 on an SS unit?
Oh dear. No matter how long this fight drags on, why won't you understand this won't fix this country? You're just being dragged on. You're just being led on by Kanjomon's words.
Prince Kanjomon,
Oh, Kanjomon. Okay.
I believe.
Alright. Kanjomon. Sure, that makes more sense. Ish. Ow.
That Prevail will be active now.
Yep.
Oh, do they actually have
Way too many fights.
Konono Sadame as their theme?
Yeah.
I'm mildly surprised.
They didn't want to put in too many other themes.
Well, you know, there are 3 themes for those that have been used in the previous game.
Helly.
There's also the standard photos. Music.
Just the fact that we're fighting helicopters with giant robots here just seems wrong to me.
It's a militia group.
I know, but still. Even if Scopedog type units are all SS, I mean, no, just size S. It just seems wrong for them to be fighting helicopters. I mean, really, helicopters are, you'd think one tiny swat with the Brasta's shield would take care of it. And also remember, Esther can heal. As can Rushako with his trust.
Yes! He got hit.
Typically, you wouldn't
The
be happy
only
about
character
that.
you cheer for getting hit.
I don't intend to fire extra bullets. So, Rushako. Probably ought to get him moving. He's probably just... All he can do is melee right now.
But that should be good enough, I think.
Yeah, for this. What was with that C2 woman? Don't tell me. Is she one of those people who've been passed down in the Quent's legends? Good question.
Oh, right. The Quent Legends. I've not gotten to it, but I know of it. And there's the beautiful thing about that. did you see how its gears work?
No, I did not really, but I'm sure I'll have ample opportunity to see over the next few stages. Remember, even Kanyu needs to get 2 kills here for SR point.
Yeah, Kanyu's over here. He should be able
Being
to get
worthless.
within range of someone.
No, all he can do is arm punch. Because remember, his machine gun can't be used after moving.
Worthless!
No, all of them are pretty much like that. All they can do is arm punch, and have their gun, which is not usable post-movement. Even the Barai is better.
The Barai needs kills.
This is hell. This is hell as well, huh? Maybe if this world truly at peace? Yeah, right. I have unfortunate news. My preparations are complete. Goodbye.
How many kills have you gotten? 1?
You can actually check how many kills people have.
Really?
Yes. Off to the side. No. To the standard menu. No, not that. That menu. Should be that one. Nope, down one. You can see how many have been killed. Click O and it'll show you who's been gotten how many.
Okay, so everyone of them...
So,
This guy
Top
needs to
Scopedog
kill.
and Kanyu have not gotten any kills. No. Arm punch is 2. So, yeah.
I will, however, go ahead and arm punch this guy.
Alright, Diving Beetle, punch!
So, they have these stupid-looking ships, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's
Oh.
why.
Okay. That's actually kind of understandable. Alright, that's understandable stupidity.
They're basically sleds.
Yeah. They're sleds, but they can also double as armor. I applaud that line of thought. Maybe not the execution of it, but I applaud the line of thought.
It at least was executed okay.
You maybe have your own reasons for fighting, but I have something that I need to do. I'm sorry, but I won't hold back. Keep fighting, Colin. We're different from you.
Oh right, double action.
Mm-hmm. Leap high into the air.
No.
Just throw it. Then leap high into the air.
Oh, that actually looks cooler. And your kill quota is filled.
Yep. Chirico. Remember, 1, all he can do is punch, and remember, you have a set number of punches you can do. Yeah, I'd say Rushako can probably take care of some of that stuff.
Yeah.
And now go ahead and deal with the...
Yeah, that's
Heli.
what I was doing. I was just moving over slightly. Rushako can definitely deal with that.
the walking tortoise or whatever. Aren't those walking tortoises? I think they are.
I think so.
Standing turtle.
Standing turtle.
Walking tortoise, standing turtle. What's the difference? I mean, they're probably part of the same family of units. Having a shield is nice.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to be... The Berserker's going to become incredibly broken.
Where are you aiming at?
Because among them...
Come at me, you rebels! Kanyu of the Assembly X-10's elites will take you on! All units charge and annihilate the enemies! I'll finish them off!
It is by far the most useful of the, most useful of the four. and you actually get him back later.
Mm-hmm.
But you still get refunded.
Probably due to bugs, but
It's
hey,
not
who
mentioned on
cares?
Akarasu at all. Which one is this?
Machine gun.
Alright,
The mid-machine
okay,
gun.
this is the right one.
Come at me, rebels! The more of you show up, the more money I'll get from taking you out. I'll take you all down and get a nice bonus for this.
Yeah, that's really all he ever talks about.
Money.
Which is why he has luck.
But it's still hilarious to think of anyone piloting an armored trooper as lucky.
His ace bonus is also double, get like 50% extra money.
As if anyone would be able to ace him.
Well, everyone can ace him. You just have to... Because you get like 30 kills for just existing.
Arm punch. Can't afford to die here. You might want to heal him.
Yeah. I was thinking that 33% was a bit.
He does have vigor though if you need that instead.
But he's got his 2 kills.
Yeah.
I don't want to kill that one yet.
Kanyu needs kills.
Sadly.
You'd completely ignore him if you could.
Yes, I would. Yeah, go and destroy. The helicopter.
And I believe Chirico still needs some kills as well. So you can go ahead and check who needs what. So, C2 needs a kill. Chirico needs a kill. Diving Beetle number 2 needs a kill. Oh hey, you can use the pile bunker. He does have focus.
And I might as well.
Trust the badly injured one. Alright, pile bunker, go! I always love seeing pile bunkers as weapons.
And his is baked into his shield.
Yep. I mean, I would think it would be the other way around for a pile bunker, but... You'd think that they'd have the pointy end of the shield towards where the pile bunker comes out, rather than the flat side of the shield, but... Who knows what the designers were thinking?
He's
Not
the
I.
Blue Knight of... He's the Blue Knight Berserker, after all. The Blue Knight of Berserker? Something like that.
Oh, Kanyu.
Kanyu, punching someone in the face.
I won't hold back.
I'm impressed he's even able to fight.
You haven't mentioned his ace bonus, have you?
We did yesterday, but not today. His ace bonus is glorious.
Yes, apparently, Kanyu's ace bonus is he deals extra damage to anyone who is lower level than he is. Not that anyone will actually ace him in the normal playthrough.
Since you only get him for like 6 stages. No,
Less than.
less than. Right, he leaves on stage 7, you get him 3. And I want to ace both Chirico.
There we go. He actually
And-
gets a dynamic kill with that. Hey!
I want to ace Chirico and ace Alto. Because I want their secrets.
Yes. You have your other diving beetle. They need to get kills. Top diving beetle. Should be top diving beetle. Yep.
Yeah.
You don't want to pull everyone too far back though, remember, because you do have a turn limit. And C2 needs a kill.
Right,
That'll be
yeah.
harder.
Not that hard. Just have to not...
Just have to be careful.
have to determine who's getting attacked. Like this is going to be a... void.
I believe this is your final turn. That it is. Because it's ally phase. Yep, I think you can get it. C2 can get that one. Focus is number 2. Well done. Well, it's a bit early to say that, but Kanyu does not have any accuracy boosts.
Yeah, should be enough. And you're closer.
Just do it.
But the arm punch should still kill. I hope.
Yes, focus. Then why don't you go ahead and cast luck? We could all use a bit more money in our lives, right?
Yep.
Dance with me here. Goodbye. And your calculations were spot on. We've cleaned them up. You're not that half bad, Red Shoulder. Don't call me that. They're getting carried away. You're merely being unpleasant, Kidera. I guess he's just upset that thanks to Chirico he wasn't able to take out more of them. Even so, that Buster Girl's pretty good. You weren't just all talk, huh? Yeah, I was doing everything I could. Don't be so hard. You've got a cute face. You should be happy. Cute? I'm cute? Yeah. With your strength, if you end up teaming up with me, I'm sure we'd earn quite a bit of cash. What? Even amongst the mercenaries who fight for money, he is a special case. He was trying to kill as many as he could in order to get an extra bonus. Esther, it looks like he's exactly your type, isn't he? What? I'm not that sort of person. That's not what I'm talking about, miss. I'm not miss. I'm Esther Airhouse. All of you. How long do you intend to spend idly chattering away? Hurry up and return to base. What an annoying commander we have. Chirico. How did you manage to get away from that guy's interrogation? No. Yeah, yep. Perfect soldiers. What? It appears as though General Gonnu has an interest in perfect soldiers. In exchange for that information, I was able to get away. Perfect soldiers. We will be seeing more of them. Back to base. You okay, Esther? No, I'm perfectly fine. I mean, I battled it like that was nothing to me. Quit trying to act all tough. After all, you haven't fought against people much before, have you? No, you don't worry about it. Don't push yourself. Just go back and rest for now. You should too, Colin. Chirico? You shouldn't push yourself either. Come on, I don't need to hear that. Stop the tough act. Once you push yourself too far, it becomes hard to watch. Colin? You're thinking that those gorillas are just like your Black Knights, aren't you? But I've already thrown away my hesitations. In order to fight the Black Knights, I'll do everything I can. Is that so? Thanks, Chirico. Thanks for worrying about me. Oh my god.
Yes, Chirico starts smiling after the first arc.
Yes. For anyone out there just listening, take a look. It's a rare scene.
Chirico has emotions after, like, the middle of part 1. The middle of Udo.
It's a miracle. Small miracle, to be sure, but a miracle nonetheless. And then... Oh! Chirico! It's you!
Hey, they gave him his outfit change.
Vanilla? Haha. Are you surprised, Chirico? They wound up coming along to Kummen as well. Haha. I knew... It's exactly like I said. I knew he'd show up wherever there was a fight going on. Hey, Chirico. Chirico? It really is Chirico. Kokona. You idiot. You idiot. Do you know how much we worried about you? You really look pretty, Kokona. Really? I'll forgive you for everything for that. What's with that Chirico guy? He's supposed to be from that Bloodsucker Squadron, isn't? Those Heartless Bloodsucker Squadron. But he just looks like an ordinary guy. That's right. He seemed kind of different from what I'd heard about him. Did you hear about Chirico from Crow as well? Yeah. Silent guy who's really hard to get along with, is what he said. But when I see him like that, I think he's just like any ordinary guy. I don't blame you. Back during the destruction incident, Chirico was like that all the time. But thanks to Goto, Vanilla, and Kokona and the others, lots happened. I think that even he's really happy he's able to meet them again. Let's go out and drink to celebrate our reunion, Chirico. Cullen, C2, you should come too. It's been a long time since we've seen you. And of course, the girl over there can come as well. Thanks. Let's go, Cullen. Alright. It is our first time meeting in a while. Let's enjoy ourselves. Alright. If you're gonna pay for it, I'll happily go out drinking with you. After all, they're our allies from today on. Allies, huh? This is the country of chaos, Kummen. A hell of humidity, warmth, smoke, and blood. But as I met with those people I hadn't in a while, I felt a mysterious warmth that I hadn't known in a long time. See, and this new battlefield gave me a shred of hope. Fiona, the woman who changed my life. The Kingdom of Chaos, Kummen. In the midst of this fight, somewhere in my heart I knew that I would meet her again here.
Yes.
Alright, so.
First thing. No,
2 points
no.
shy.
Yes.
Rushako can.
That's someone.
I'm surprised Kanyu doesn't have way fewer points, but...
Alright. Time for break the game moment.
Support everything you can.
Yeah, let's do this.
Alright. Wait, I was gonna say you should save first in case it doesn't pan out, but...
I can always re-go through 6-7 stages.
Alright.
That isn't that much of a problem. Yeah, range up seems good. Range up is generally good. You guys definitely crowdfunded.
Yes.
Movement up.
Movement up.
Movement up. Because of what I just noticed.
Oh, they deal the same damage.
There's literally no reason to use the machine guns.
Well, other than the fact they have way more,
Ammo.
Yeah. You sure you want to do that one?
Yeah, no. Just to increase survivability.
Slightly. Ever so slightly. You don't want to give Kanyu anything.
Chirico, on the other hand, I can feel solid about upgrading him at this point.
Yeah. But yes, the only reason you ever put energy into a Scopedog
is to full upgrade it.
Yes, because it does not use energy at all.
And also, where'd that A adapter go?
Not going to equip him with the Crest of Hawkeye as well?
Yeah, might as well.
That's there. +1 movement, +200 attack, +1 range to all weapons. It's a really useful item.
Yeah, that seems good. Save. Alright.
So, we have now gone ahead and broken several characters here.
Yes, everyone other than Kanyu will be completely game. Actually, considering that I'm not upgrading Kanyu, let's just go for it.
Alright, sure, just absolute everything. These two diving beetles
and
the Berserga are going to just chew through everything until they all explode.
I still want to get kills on Chirico,
but
I also just want to see how game-breaking this is.
Alright. Still at base. Let's see. Club Phantom. This is the bar that...
This is the bar that is owned by Vanilla, where Kokona sings, named after the Phantom Lady. Chirico was not amused by this.
Oh dear. Hey, Chirico. You've been chasing after that Phantom Lady for a long time, haven't you? That's right. Even if it is what we'd predicted, to think that we'd meet you somewhere like this really was pretty shocking. But Vanilla, the name of this shop, were you really meaning that? Exactly right, old man. Club Phantom, huh? We decided to name it that so that you'd immediately recognize it, that it was us if you ever made it here. By the way, I'm the one who owns this door.
No, Chirico not amused doesn't mean things will be on fire. It merely means that Chirico will say, I don't like this, and then scowl in the corner.
Probably. Let's see. Yes. Yes, I'm the one who owns this store. The abundance of liquor and coconut songs really bring in the customers. Even though our clients are all mercenaries, it's a good shop, isn't it? Although I'm the one who fronted half the cash. I'm the manager here. So I'll let this be on the house, Chirico. What do you want? I'll take some coffee. Coffee Avuto? Even in front of all this liquor, you're still gonna be the same as always, huh? So, Chirico, from the way you're acting, you still haven't met up with that woman again, have you? I suppose so. So why'd you come here to Kummen? Are you trying to earn some money for your travels? I heard that amongst the guerrillas fighting in this country, there were some red shoulders. I know all about that. We first thought the same thing as you. We first thought it might have been you here. We realized there's no way you'd take on the title Red Shoulder for yourself. The group that kidnapped Fiona. The secret society is mainly formed of Red Shoulder remnants. So the fact that they appear in Kummen makes you think it's got something to do with that secret society, huh? I don't have proof, but come on. What, really? You wound up getting interrogated by Kanyu? He learned that I was a former Red Shoulder and thought I might be a spy from the guerrillas. In order to try and avoid an unnecessary trouble, and in order to try and gather some more information, I decided to go talk to Commander Ganyu about my objective. Ganyu? You're talking about the Supreme Commander of this base? From what I'd heard, he's got some connections to the top brass of the Gilgameshian military. So that's the reason he knew about the Perfect Soldier program. See. Apparently Gannu knows about it and wanted to try and make use of my skills in order to obtain more data about it. I see. So that's the reason he stuck you with Ganyu. So does Ganyu intend to try and get one of those perfect soldiers on his side and take out the gorillas in a single go? Perfect soldiers aren't something that pitiful. Let's see. If humans really could create the ultimate soldier, it would be the sort of thing that could change the entire way that wars are fought. Let's see. The Gilgameshian army. He's perfected a perfect soldier. Tends to perfect perfect soldiers and use them as their final trump card. If Ganyu was able to obtain a perfect soldier, here, don't tell me. Does he intend to use it as a gift to the Gilgameshian army? Or it could be he intend to sell out to the Federation. Federation? What's wrong, Patalia? You've got quite a face on you there. Kummen is a country that the people of Astragas built on their own. See, if they wound up getting stuck joining the Federation, people of Kummen would be dragged under someone else again. But if this war keeps on continuing, I'm sure the Federation is going to come up with some kind of excuse in order to intervene in the country. If that happens, and you'll be just like all those other little countries that have gotten broken up and absorbed into the Federation. So before that, we'll have to take out Kanjelman and end this fight. Kanjelman? He is the supreme commander of the Vila Guerrillas. See, although I heard he used to be the third prince of Kummen. He used to desire the reformation of Kummen. When the New Age began, and he tried to change things and took it upon himself to found the holy country of Kummen instead. He split the entire country into two. Ooh, I'll never forgive that man. This is something I've just heard with that Pataria guy. Let's see. I heard that he used to be a member of Kummen's army and one of Kanjelman's subordinates. Let's see. I guess the fact that he hates Kanjelman's got some personal reasons wrapped up in it as well, huh? But, Pataria, if this war does keep on continuing, things will probably turn out like Vanilla said. I'm sure our bosses know that as well. I've heard rumors that they're working on an operation to finish things all in one go. So it looks like it's finally time for an all-out attack, huh? Let's see. I'll go ahead and take care of that blue armored trooper. What are you talking about, a blue armored trooper? It's the issue of those gorillas. Let's see. So their red shoulder, it's got one red shoulder equipped on and its power isn't half baked. Tell me what you can about that. Got an interest in your former friends? If you want to think of it that way, then go ahead. But there isn't really much we know about that blue armored trooper. Most of the people he meets on the battlefield don't wind up making it back. He really is a god of death. Well, the god of death that we know seems to be a pretty happy-go-lucky guy. Looks like even a former Red Shoulder's scared of it. Ah, don't worry. I'll be the one to put an end to him. Alright. Bring out some more drinks, miss. Alright. Working on it. What, Cullen? What are you wearing? Bunny girl outfit. Suits you more than I'd think.
This was one secret.
This is something that Coconut forced onto me. mustn't finish patching that up. But I told you, the white lace is a symbol of love. Didn't I? But I'm paying you this is a part-time job. If you aren't able to properly smile and serve the customers, I won't pay you. Welcome, Mr. Kidera. May I receive your order? I can't get enough of this, Colin. I'd love to drink with you here. Please don't do that. That's unexpected. I really wish I could have shown this to Tamaki. Do you want to die? Smile! Yes, welcome! Isn't this fine, though? Oh, if you end up singing with Kakona here, I'm sure this club will only get more famous. Seems as if Colin is quite popular. Quit just sitting there in the corner eating your pizzas. Hurry up and get into one of these outfits, too! Oh, no. No, C2 wouldn't be any good like that. She isn't lovable at all. What about Esther? See, he's definitely no good. Good. If we tried to do something like that, she'd definitely just wind up picking fights with the customers. I'm just having her serve some of the backing band for us and playing the drums. How nice, Colin. To think that your training as a prim and proper lady would come in handy at a place like this. I'm not happy about that at all! If you get too angry, your tail's going to fluff out. Is this okay? No. I have some time. What is it? You. Once this battle's over, come to Gwent. And why would I do that? I want you to meet the elders. No way. If you have business with me, then tell them to come and see me. If it becomes necessary, I'll drag you along with force. That's unusual, Shaco. To think that you'd come in here.
Yeah.
Well, I mean...
It's just Votems, really.
Yeah.
With a couple of Code Geass people.
Just Votems and Code Geass. Almost no one else. And we won't get anyone else from anywhere else until the end of this section of Route Split.
Mind you, we'll be able to absolutely curb stomp every SR point in sight, but...
Probably. I suppose. What do you want to do with this unlikable woman here? I guess she's a nice fit for your silent Gwent people. She may be No. The enemy of all Gwent. What? Is my squad in here? What's wrong, Captain? Let's see. A dimensional quake has been confirmed 10 miles northeast, 10 kilometers northeast of EX-10. Are dimensional beasts appearing? We've been ordered to head out and examine it. All units, prepare for deployment. Alright. Immediately head off. Wait, Colin. What is it, Captain? What is it? You're staring all up and down. This is an incredibly unusual situation, after all. You can... No. Oh no. This is a situation where every second matters. There's hurry up and deploy like that. What?
Yeah, I'd seen about this.
Which is why, she is really pissed at him when he shows up in the ensemble boss stages. Here we are, Chapter 5, Maelstrom. Well, Colin, how does it feel to ride in the Gurren right now? What do you mean? I mean... Stay back, Cullen. Clearing up dimensional beasts is my specialty. Esther, are you mad about something? I'm not upset. I'm not upset at all! Frantically ringing triangle. She's carrying a triangle in her cockpit? Come on, you're piloting the Gurren in a bunny suit right now, aren't you? So I thought I'd just bring along my work tool as well. Are you really that upset that you weren't deemed to be fit for a bunny suit? Is that it? The anger of a woman is a scary thing. I'm telling you, I'm not upset at all! I mean, I don't have much style. I'm not that good looking. I can't serve people well at all. How full of despair is she? But even so, I'm a buster! Hurry up and show yourselves, dimensional beasts! Well, I guess she's recovered for now. They're coming.
Oh, it actually is dimensional beasts.
Yeah. Glutamins and Dumb in class? But their heads look weird. They're a new type that's been showing up recently. But they don't have anything different from the standard dimensional beasts. All units, proceed to get rid of them. Don't let even a single one through. I bet these will give a nice bonus for taking them out. I'll do what we can. Sorry, Kadera, but they're my prey. I'm a dimensional buster. Rather than serving men with a smile, I'm far more suited to taking them on. She really is still upset. So, destroy all enemies, don't let anyone die. SR point unknown.
The Gurren is just as broken in this game as it is in most. The Gurren stays as one of the most broken units in all the Super Robot Wars C-Series games.
Really?
Yes.
You showed yourselves, dimensional beasts. Just like the chief said, you'll show up anywhere. As long as I'm here, I'll take all of you out. No matter if you're wandering or some weird species.
Yes, because it's size S. If you fully upgrade it to get rid of its barrier cost and give it a couple other parts, it becomes incredibly broken. Oh yeah, they're going to completely and utterly wreck them.
We can hope. But it's time to see just how good they are. Rushako, you're up first. How much damage does your simple melee do? So we shall see.
I was looking at the TV tropes page for game-breaking things in Super Robot Wars.
4,500, so it's not enough for an instant kill. I'm actually kind of surprised by that.
Ozma's ace bonus.
Can be.
No, it is.
But it's absolute trash in Z2. Okay.
Yes. But it's wonderful in this one for one very simple reason.
Neki Basara.
Do you know how much of a buff Try Again does?
It's something like up to 50 for skill, right?
It's plus 15. That's a plus 15 to melee ranged skill. Plus...
I thought skill and accuracy or evasion got a big upgrade.
Accuracy and evasion is plus 40.
But either way, it's doubled for Ozma.
But that's not the part that absolutely breaks it. The part that breaks it is if you add Hot Blood. It gets quadrupled, and you get plus 60 to melee range skill, and plus 120 to the other three.
If I'm inside my cockpit, no one can see me. I don't need to be embarrassed. Let's go, dimensional beasts. If you think I'm some weak rabbit, you're completely wrong.
Do we have a special art change here? Let's see what this is about. And the Gurren Satan 8 elements is one of the most broken things ever.
You keep saying this, but I do not have proof, so...
Do you want very simple proof? It has an S in the sky. Incredibly cheap, decently strong barrier. And it has the cheapest, strongest attack in the game.
You mean the strongest cheap attack?
Yes. Its attack is the strongest for also being quite cheap. And in Jigoku, it gets a map attack. Radiation Wave Surger post-movement map attack.
Oh,
they actually did. They actually bothered to do that. Of course.
Of course they gave Colin special luck for being in her bunny suit. Of course.
I'm not surprised, but... I'm also vaguely surprised.
Not surprised, but vaguely disappointed?
No. Just vaguely... surprised they put a bit of budget to that.
It's probably already in the TV series, so they just ripped the animation from it.
Yes. Thanks to C2, I believe.
Probably. I mean... C2 is responsible for a lot of the stuff that happens in series, so...
Alright, these ones don't have any post-movement attacks. That one does. As does that one.
Yeah, the scarier looking ones can attack post-movement. Standard looking ones cannot.
I just realized it basically has AV cables on its head. No, it actually has AV cables on its head.
Could be.
Look at it when it shows up again. It has red, yellow, and white cables.
Well, what other colors are you going to use? I mean, seriously. That should be, yep, Kanyu.
Yeah, Kanyu.
So of course he doesn't do much damage. He's Kanyu. I don't care about him doing damage.
No real dialogue from anyone.
No, we have gotten from, you know, the people who are important here. I mean, I don't think... I could be wrong, correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think that Chirico and the mercenaries from Astragius were fighting dimensional beasts in Votoms.
No, but it would have been more interesting.
More interesting than political problems?
Yeah. For anyone who is interested in Votoms, I cannot classify Votoms as a mech show. It's a really good drama that also happens to have mechs.
I mean, that's one description, I guess. I have not really watched it while he has, so I will defer to him.
That said, the fight scenes are wonderful. Just in case.
Don't think it's gonna work, but... My special bonus is here!
How worthless would these things be if I had fully upgraded them?
I mean, it takes multiple punches to take out a dimensional beast. I mean, did you really expect anything less?
Minorly.
Rushako's the only one who would actually do some serious damage, because he's the only one you get to keep.
Isn't his helmet beautiful?
You're like a sand mole. That's an interesting description. There we go.
There we go. That's what I was looking for.
One shot. Perfect.
Even if it was your strongest attack.
It was still something. Something vaguely glorious.
On the list of the most broken things, though, the top one for C2, Hawkeye, no, Saisei, was Nekibasara.
Yeah, because Nekibasara is very good.
He's more broken than any other incarnation of his. Because of Dynamite's broken.
I mean, my favorite thing to do with Nekibasara is just, I always make sure that I have the...
Oh, I forgot to land.
I always make sure that I have the Wing Zero, the Gurren Lagann, I think, if necessary.
Possibly Lancelot.
If I really use the Lancelot, which I do.
Lancelot's super strong. At least this one.
Okay. So, basically, anyone who has a skill that activates at 130 will, I just lump them all in the same spot at the start. Have Nekibasara near them, have Nekibasara cast his Will Up command, and then use his map will buffing ability. It is absolutely glorious and gets pretty much everyone to having their skills active instantly. Just have Kanyu hide like he should.
The other...
No one cares about him.
The Shinkuro, also, people said is the most important skill to buy on him.
Support defend.
Yes.
Oh, yes. Getting the Emperor of Britannia seeing the Getter Emperor in Mazinger Zero.
Really,
well, I mean,
any villain seeing that.
At the very least, anyone who could comprehend them.
I don't think you can comprehend Getter Emperor. I think it's a Lovecraftian horror.
Yes, but of all the people in this who could comprehend it, I get a feeling he's one of the few who could even stand a chance of trying to.
It's just the guy from Big O.
Yes, but he doesn't show up in this. The only character from Big O other than Roger and Dorothy that shows up in this is Beck. I'm talking this one in particular. Because by the time we get to Z3, the Emperor of Britannia is gone. He's dead.
Twice!
Depending on what
in
route
canon.
you take. Depending on what route you take.
In canon, at least, he is dead twice.
That also depends on which route we take, and what you define as Emperor of Britannia. If you're talking about the Emperor of Britannia, then yes. If you're talking about Charles in Britannia...
He only dies once.
Yeah.
But the idea of the Emperor...
Yeah. Rei Ayanami could understand the Emperor in Zero, at least enough to know that she'd be screwed fighting them.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, pretty much anything would be.
From my little knowledge of Evangelion.
It's hard to fight the things that could destroy the entire universe, and or maybe larger than the universe. That was easy. I thought the Dimensional Beast... The Dimensional Beasts we fought back during the Destruction Incident were a lot larger, though. Do you know the reason for it, Dimensional Buster? According to what the Chief said, it has to do with the fact that their king got destroyed. King of Destruction? He was something like an energy source for them. And at any rate, see, because he's gone, they're kind of starving now. As expected of it, Buster. You know a lot. I guess so. Looks like she's finally calmed down. It's too early. It's too early to relax. It appears as though we've been surrounded while we were busy fighting them.
Yep.
Even more. Vera? There. Blue AT. A blue machine with one red shoulder. The blue AT. Alright, I'll take care of it! Wait. I'll claim my bonus here! Oh, there's no mistake. The reaction speed of that blue armored trooper isn't that of a normal human. Sorry, Chirico. You saved me there. I don't need thanks. Chirico, Kadera! Don't move on your own. Retreat for now, Kadera. Yeah. Chirico, we'll leave that blue AT to you! We can take them out. Morale will instantly fall. Captain, for a single person taken on is... Understood, Captain. Chirico? There's no mistake. The one riding that blue armored trooper is Fiona the perfect soldier.
Defeat Epsilon, he retreats at 5,000 HP.
Yes, defeat or retreat the snapping turtle. It will retreat at 5,000 HP or less. Don't let Chirico or Potaria die.
Yeah, because those are the two important ones.
So note that you have, along with all the standing turtles, there is
one red shoulder.
And one blue thing. 4 HP. Always hurts to see.
Like, if it's in the 3 digits, it's upsetting.
But if it's 2, that's painful. If it's just 1 digit, that's just the game mocking you. She got a new skill. I did not have time to see what it was.
Well, we'll see next turn.
Which one is Konyu? That one. Konyu.
Konyu shall be abandoned. Left to die in the wilderness.
He's just going to hide on his own.
Which is 90% of what he did, really.
Well, I mean, he dies next stage anyway, so...
Dies.
He gets removed from the equation.
Also, I love the pilot goggles that I did not notice until most of the way through the Kummen arc.
What about them?
Yeah, he does leave the party.
Yeah.
The pilot goggles. If you look there, you can see that there's a small jack that connects to the
Yes.
system. Chirico doesn't have that. Chirico's one is wireless.
Really?
Yeah, it appears to be wireless. That may have been just a few animation mistakes, but it looks wireless.
I thought that it's something that doesn't connect to the goggles, but, like, has something that goes around the collar of his suit that he connects it to. I could be wrong as well, but that's what I thought I saw in the first few episodes. It's using a machine gun. How nice to not have another rocket launcher aimed at you.
It's Vulcans.
It's literally just mechanical gun, so... Okay. So it's just pseudo-Vulcans with very prominent gun barrels.
In Z3, we'll get to see the best dynamic kill in all of Super Robot Wars, in my opinion.
Chirico has a special kill, wherever he gets a kill with his burglary dog's
Ultimate attack.
assault combat, he'll finish off the enemy on his own. The Scopedog could fit in the Geofront corridors. I have no idea what Geofront is off the top of my head, so I can't answer that.
Neither do I.
Yes. Rumored blue armored trooper. It's even stronger than I'd imagined. But if I don't take him out, I won't get through to get Benjamin. I have to do this. Wow. That did a lot.
Oh. Retreated.
Fiona!
It was too strong.
Yep. You don't recognize me!
Nerves HQ. Considering that it's about... the tallest one is about 15 to 20 feet tall, probably.
It's me, Fiona! That guy, what is he doing opening his hatch like that? Fiona! That's not Fiona.
Nope, that's Ypsilon.
You're that person who's with Pale Sun.
So speaking that up.
Exactly right. My name is Ypsilon. You're a perfect soldier too? That's right. I'm a perfect soldier. One of the chosen ones who has transcended humanity. And Proto One was supposed to be on that path as well. The one who twisted that was you, Chirico. Is she also here in Kummen? I have no need to answer you. So she really is here. I won't let you get close to Proto One. Again, Chirico. Chirico! This is bad. Infantry? Tch! Wasn't able to take it out. That's... You're still alive, Chirico. In that case, I shall claim your life the next time we meet. Let's see. Next time I shall show Proto One your demise. So much lost EXP. Alright, the Blue Armor Trooper left. With this, it's our victory! Come on, don't think about that. We have to save Chirico! Gorilla Woman. There's no mistake. That was Monica. Monica's with Vila Gorillas?
You know, I don't really think you need the Scopedog for it.
So, the first quarter of the game,
You have 4 route splits at the beginning. You choose between going to the Middle East or going to...
Kummen on this side, and then on the other side you go to either space or Japan. At chapter 9 or so, those 2 pairs will meet, and then when you get to chapter 15, it comes all back together again. But, yeah, it takes quite a bit of the game.
Yeah.
So we can take a look here and see how many other route splits there are, but...
There are 4 route splits there. Then there's the route split that continues from there. Another route split from 21 to 24.
So that's...
Another from 32 to 35. And another from 38 to 40. Then another from 41 to 43. And then there's the final route split.
So there are 6 route splits in total. One of them has 4, all the others have 2, and the final one is a point-based thing. So, the route we're going here in Kummen will get us bonus points towards the option of choosing the end of the game. Although, just to warn everyone in advance, do think about it. Can we trust Zero or not? If we trust him, the harder one, we get the good ending to this game.
But not the canon.
Yes. But distrusting him and letting the Zero Requiem happen is the canon end of this game, going into Z3.
You have to replay the game a minimum of 4 times.
In order to clear the entire scenario chart. Yep.
I've lived through this pain once.
Yes, there is a lot of splits.
I went through all the splits of the previous game.
But yep.
Even with overclocking the game, that still took me upwards of 20 hours.
So you guys just sat there and let Chirico get shot? Yeah. But, I mean, there wasn't anything we could really do about it. I mean, he opened his hatch himself for that blue armored trooper. What were you doing? What are you saying, Kadera? You should have helped him out if he was in danger. I mean, if he's putting his life on the line, shouldn't you? Even if you don't say that, I know how to repay debts I've got. That's a rule for all mercenaries. So, what's happening with Chirico? He was taken to the infirmary, but it looked like he's gotten some pretty bad wounds. It'll be fine, Esther. After all, he's the kind of guy who won't die so easily. Yeah, that's right. He's almost immortal. Yeah. But I don't understand what was up with him then. I thought he was chasing down that blue AT. He suddenly opened his hatch. Do you know something? I guess so. But that's something you should ask Chirico himself. So you believe Chirico's gonna recover too? That's the kind of guy he is. How cute, Cullen. If you end up going along with me, I'm sure you'd earn plenty of money in an instant. Please don't joke around like that, Kadera. I'll earn money my own way. Please pay for my pizzas as well. We're just sitting there in a corner and you put on one of the bodysuits too! Don't tell me. You're still thinking about that gorilla woman? You realized it? Yeah. You stopped moving when you saw her. Monica's an old friend of mine. Huh? She was always kind. I can't imagine she'd become a gorilla. But there's no mistaking it. Even though she was staring at me with eyes filled with anger, that was definitely Monica. Potaria. I joined the mercenaries in order to try and save this country. Rather than relying on the army. So no matter who my enemies are, I'll take out all of those gorillas. It's no good. Esther? It's no good. Definitely no good. You don't want to fight that Monica woman, right? So you definitely shouldn't. But I'm not from Kummen here, so I don't really have any right to be saying this stuff. But I don't care about her resolve. But I hate it. We shouldn't have to fight each other. I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking about your feelings and just blurted that out. No, it's fine. Maybe that I just wanted to hear about her from someone else as well. But what happens from here on is something I'll decide myself. Esther, please keep this a secret from everyone else. Alright, I'll promise that. Alright, I'll go ahead and pay you for keeping my secret. Drink all you want. Alright. And can I have some cola here? Esther. What? Make sure you live so you don't have any regrets. Yeah. After all. And so that's why I'm always living my life to the fullest. Enough to make up for Papa, Mama, teacher, and my friends. Everyone who died there at Ordis. The Holy Kingdom of Kummen. The base of the Vera Gorillas. Kanjelman's office. And here's a face we've seen before. I believe.
I think we saw him. We at least saw him for one chapter.
Yes, he is like a bishop or something.
He's at least a priest.
Yes. I heard, Ipsilon. How unusual for you to have taken damage. Lord Boro. I met with Chirico. What? I wasn't able to finish him off today, but next time. You're a completed perfect soldier. You don't need to fear him at all. Next time, on our next deployment, please give me a chance. I shall allow it. I would also like to request that I bring Proto 1 along to the battlefield as well. What? And in front of Proto 1's eyes, I want to kill Chirico. Chirico's still filling her heart. That's the reason she's so unstable right now. Very well, Epsilon. Make sure you erase every trace of him from her heart. Yes. Phantom Lady. Excuse me. Ah, Proto 1. What is it? Lord Kangelman has requested that Epsilon and I dine with him tonight. Well, I suppose this is a good chance. Go on, Epsilon. Well then, Proto 1. Yes. That Chirico. He's just like a bug flying into the fire. Epsilon's combat tests and Proto 1's reactivation. By taking you out, we'll clear up 2 birds with 1 stone. Alright.
Hey, both of them can.
That's 2 more people who can acquire consecutive action. Very important for clearing stages in a timely fashion. Kanyu is still worthless as always. And Esther is falling way behind.
Yeah, she is.
You'll probably want to fix that.
Just checking out the items I have.
You have a DM unit. Plus 10 accuracy and mobility.
That should help a bit at least.
Yeah, something.
Unsurprisingly, Colin is currently my top character.
Mm-hmm. Alright. Yeah, I think we have time for one more stage here.
Unless it goes incredibly long story. That's the thing with the Area 11 routes and with this route. There is more story than stage.
There often is, but you're saying there's an extra ratio.
Yes.
Still, back to the base. Hospital room. So you've woken up, Chirico. This is Assembly X10's hospital. You were unconscious for the past 3 days. According to the doctors, the mere fact that you survived is a miracle. So I guess you failed. What did you fail, Chirico? Kanyu is suspicious of him.
He believes him to be an enemy spy due to the fact that he got out of his armored trooper in front of an enemy.
Yes. Your ploy failed.
And the only reason he survived is because he's a spy!
Ploy? It's no use playing a fool. I saw everything! You're a spy for the Vera. The largest proof of that is the fact that you opened your hatch in front of that blue-armored trooper. In order to make it seem as though nothing happened, you just deliberately had yourself destroyed. There's no point in playing dumb. You're going to stay silent, Do as you wish. Commander Gonnu wishes to speak with you. I suppose he shall interrogate you directly. Gonnu's personal office. Well then, Ensign Lind. I'd like to entrust that to you. Oh no.
Who is this?
So it doesn't let me do that yet. I do not know who this is, but he is definitely someone from 00.
Why, what's his name?
Lint is all they said. But just looking at that face, that looks very likely to be a 00 face. The Kilameshian Army's top-class secret, the perfect soldiers. Yes. If we A-Laws were to receive that, I'm sure that you would receive a warm welcome at the Federation.
Aber Rint.
Rint?
Rint.
Rint, okay. So he's Rint, not Lint.
Rinto. It's apparently written as a Rinto.
Yes. Rinto. This is why I thought it was Lint. But no, Rind. Rint with a DT. Your naming sense never ceases to...
Confound.
Yes.
Confound is the word you are looking for.
We A-Laws are searching for ever better ways of maintaining the peace here. I'm sure that those perfect soldiers would be a great aid to us. The abilities of the perfect soldiers are as I've described already. I'm certain they will fulfill your expectations. However, you truly are a wise man, Commander. Rather than handing them over to a front group such as the Gilgameshian army, you decide to give them to the A-Laws. When I think of who has the strongest power inside this Earth sphere, you're the only obvious decision. And for that sake, you'd even sell out your own country to the Federation. A man after my own heart. Being part of the Federation is the best hope for Kummen's survival. Oh. Those fools who long for revolution and reformation are only going to lose. Rebirth always comes after destruction. And after Kummen has been burned to the ground, it shall be reborn as well. Well then, General Gonnu. We shall assist you in taking care of these guerrillas. Understood, Ensign Rind. I look forward to your assistance. Well then, I shall pray that your all-out attack goes gloriously. Stealing a perfect soldier. I'm betting my entire future on this plan. Excuse me, this is Captain Kanyu. I brought Ensign Chirico QV for questioning. Well done, Kanyu. Commander Gonnu. I saw a suspicious man on the way here. The atmosphere around him seemed like he was some sort of snake, almost. Was that... There is no need for you to know that. Understood, sir. Excuse me. I was worried, Chirico. For a while I thought you wouldn't awaken again. Do you intend to question me as a spy? There's no need for that. You're my trump card as the only person who can take on a perfect soldier on equal footing. What? What are you talking about, sir? Silence, Kanyu. I apologize. Chirico, I'd like to hear from you. Is the one riding that blue armored trooper a perfect soldier? Yes. So long as that's confirmed, everything shall be fine. I'm going to have you participate in an operation to directly infiltrate Ganjelman's headquarters. In addition, I'd like you to capture the perfect soldier. Understood. Okay. Everyone here at Assembly X10 will launch an all-out attack on the guerrillas. We're going to have you go ahead. In addition, I leave command of your squad to you. Understood. Please wait a moment, sir. What about me? I'm going to have you as Chirico's vice captain. What? Why? I certainly believe that I would be far more effective as a commanding officer, as I've been in charge of that for so long. Know your place, Kanyu. There have been many people who've been doubting your command here already. Let's see. After all, there have been at least 5 reported incidents where you have utterly failed to meet with or deal with the guerrillas in any fashion. In addition, there were 3 incidents where you got your troops utterly destroyed. You had 4 points where you caused pointless damages by completely misreading the enemy's tactical plan. That is, if you understand, then follow Chirico's instructions. That's your new mission. Understood. Vera Guerrilla's main base. Is Ganjelman's palace. Is Fiona truly there? It's a good question. Ganjelman's palace.
And now it should be time for balancing.
Let's see. My father and my older brother wound up throwing away the traditions of this country for the sake of reformation. They were merely leading this country on the path to ruin. And so I betrayed the two of them and split off from the Kingdom of Kummen in order to form the new Holy Kingdom of Kummen. This is a holy war that we wage. Please note no one could see Claire there. Hi, Claire. Ypsilon and Phantom. I believe that you two will become a great strength to me. I shall be sure to respond to your expectations. And I swear this on my pride as one of the chosen warriors. Ypsilon, allow me to express my... what's the word I'm looking for?
Gratitude?
Sure, something like... Respect for your incredible pride. But don't forget, that could be viewed as a weakness of yours as well. What do you mean? I'm certain that you shall one day know the answer to that. Well then, we shall rest for now. Please, rest easy, sir. I'm a perfect soldier. Things such as weaknesses do not exist for me. You really don't want to deploy here? I'm afraid of war. We're perfect soldiers. Things such as emotions are unnecessary for us. Even I don't understand why, but I'm afraid. Afraid of war? You don't need to worry, Proto One. You will not need to fight here. What? I will protect you. Ypsilon? You're everything I have other than fighting. Even if that man Chirico is inside your heart. No matter who you may love, or how much I struggle, everything shall be resolved through this fight. And for that sake, I shall take out Chirico QV before your very eyes. Chirico? That man is in Kummen? Confirm it for yourself here. However, I shall eliminate him with my own hands. Chirico? Chirico is here?
Oh, nice. So this chapter we lose Kanyu.
Yes.
Already. But we also get another temporary unit. It's on every single route.
This is Chapter 6. Intervention.
Only one more chapter of the route split after this.
Ow. Ow.
And then we'll get the double O.
Yep. Seems like things are pretty tough for Chirico here. I thought he'd just gotten out of the hospital, but he immediately had to go to deployment. It really was an urgent deployment. Looks like things are going to be pretty tough here. Immediately after we... Hey. Immediately after we enter into the palace, the all-out attack is going to commence. That's why we need to do this swiftly and secretly. Is that really it? Don't we have some other objective? But if you're gonna hunt? But I guess that's the reason that you're a commander. Our one mission is to take out that blue armored trooper. Him. Well, tell us, Chirico. What sort of relationship does that guy have to you? He's a perfect soldier. Perfect soldier? What is that? They're a type of special being that was artificially created to be the ultimate soldier. I'm certain they will, because it's just, you know, a story thing.
The Bruges dog?
No, for this one, because he got completely trashed.
Yeah, that'll clear up still.
And he's targeting me. Someone like that is in Vera? Blue Armored Trooper... Perfect soldier and that Blue Armored Trooper was a man. Wasn't Fiona? So I guess the fact that you showed your face to him is something like a declaration of war? Something like that. Sorry, Chirico. but I'll be the one to take out that blue armored trooper. If we take out the Ace of the Vera, and this operation taking out their basicers, I'll get a lot of money. But, Kidera, if it comes to that, this conflict's gonna end, and there won't be any jobs left for you mercenaries. I'm sure there'll be another war sprouting up somewhere. I won't go hungry. Right, Shaco? I guess. Let's see. We went fight as mercenaries. So long as we're called, we'll go to any battlefield. Colin, what do you intend to do? Isn't it obvious? Is that so? Well, you've had something you wanted to do from the start. This country is going to be peaceful again soon, and the advancement of Kummen will begin. For that sake, I'll take out Kanjouman with my own hands. But yes, you take care of that, Pretoria. But if that blue AT comes out, back me up. Everyone has their own battles. Chirico? What is it? It must be something unusual to use a private line. I don't know what sort of value there may be in these perfect soldiers, but it appears as though our commander is placing quite an emphasis on them. I won't hand the perfect soldier over to you. I'll be the one to take out that blue armored trooper and present the perfect soldier to him. If you can do it, then do. If you think you can do it, then do so. I have no interest in him. What do you mean? Do you intend to ignore his orders? It's time to end the chatter. It looks as if we've been discovered. Lots of helicopters.
Fun.
So the blue AT did show up. All units, destroy the enemies. Be careful of the blue armored trooper. Understood. Chirico. Stealing my position as commander? Stealing my pride is... I'm the one who should be the commander. But hey, Chirico's the one in command right now. And so that's how it is, Vice Captain. Be sure to follow Chirico's orders. If you don't say that, I know it. Are you watching, Proto One? I shall defeat Chirico before your eyes. Let's go, Chirico. I won't hand her over to you.
Guess there's more stage.
Defeat, the Blue Armored Trooper. Don't let Chirico, Kanyu, or Colin die. Within 4 turns, defeat everything, and then the Snapping Turtle.
Okay.
Nope, not 4 turns, ally phase. So you've got a bit more time to do this. You just need to keep moving. And you're going to have Kanyu be a coward?
Yeah. That's what he does best.
I can't refute that.
It's like how I'm going to be using Nekipsara.
Please don't.
I will, at least to some degree. What else do you do with him on the off turns?
Go ahead and buff everyone else with other songs. I mean, you've got a lot of songs available, so...
Apparently in one of the alphas, Nekipsara is slightly more broken. He on his own is not. But the fact that you have other members of Sound Force is.
As they can do pretty much the same thing.
He and Mylene both had a song that buffs SP and one that buffs stats. And they forgot to set a limit on the stat buffs.
Oh no.
And they keep stacking.
Oh dear.
So does the infinite SP regeneration you can do.
We shall see how this goes. Keep going, little diving beetles.
These are more what these were designed to fight.
No. They're designed for light armored enemies.
I will ignore one of these.
If you remember, you do have a turn limit.
Yeah, that's why I'm ignoring one of them.
Esther needs the kills. She needs...
To try to give Esther a definitive kill.
No, I was going to say, she needs training. She's low in level, and she doesn't have, you know, the whole
consecutive action.
Yeah. Needs more PP as well. Machine gun.
Nixar will be singing at any and all Vajra he sees.
Yeah, that's good.
Because, do you know what he gets?
What? What do you mean by that?
Do you know the buffs he gets for it?
What?
He gets double pilot points and experience.
Well, it's because he can't kill anyone. He does not possess any weapons, after all.
He should have one weapon if
Nope.
he still has... if he's in the regular Valkyrie.
He does not have any weapons. All he has is his singing. Chirico.
Chirico QB.
Well done. And now he should have... I think that's the one that allows him to ignore stat. No, I believe that's the range up.
Oh, that's saying consecutive actions active, isn't it?
Yes. Punch.
See the face of hell.
Well, I mean... all I could say is Valvrave is Valvrave. I watched the first couple of episodes and didn't get particularly into it, but I do think the Valvrave itself has a really cool
Wait a
design.
second. Those are actually together.
What?
Valvrave and Devilman.
But that's only in,
The mobile game.
Yeah.
Which, really, the mobile game.
You couldn't read the story, though, so you don't know.
The story may be fine. It's more the gameplay that irks me, and the fact that the new can't use its fin funnels. At all. It's not even one of the optional attacks.
Really?
Yes, that's going to be a later event thing, I'm guessing.
That's still very sad.
It can use the all-out attack, the all-range attack, but it doesn't use the fin funnels for it. And is it really the all-range attack if it doesn't use the funnels?
No.
This is a good pile bunker.
Is there such a thing as a bad pile bunker?
Well, apparently Mellow Link uses one.
A bad pile bunker?
Don't know the bad part, but at least the pile bunker.
Pile bunkers are always fun weapons to see. Yes, I will be interested to see us get to part 2 of this stage for our extra ally we'll pick up.
Our wonderful extra ally we will pick up. I think that's too strong. I'll just have you guys run off over here. Can you be a coward?
Hide behind C2. I'm sure she doesn't care.
I'm sure she won't offer you up as a sacrifice very quickly.
It's his weakest attack.
This'll probably kill. But, eh. It's worth it.
Silence as always. It's melee. Yep.
Yeah. This is the man who had several bullets fly through his cockpit. And he just shrugged it off.
You sure you want to do that?
I'm just gonna do this.
Alright.
I trust Chirico to not die from a single hit.
I've been waiting for this day, Chirico. I'll put my pride as a perfect soldier on the line and take you down! See. You feel he's different from before. Serious this time. but I have a reason I can't die. So I have to take him out. As he goes in for an arm punch. He's also got stupid shins. Whip. Chirico, you can afford to waste some bullets here if that happens.
Oh yeah, it actually hit.
Oh, nice.
I wasn't expecting that.
I'm a chosen warrior! He froths. So I believe you should have taken out. Yep, that's all that's left. I would do something slightly stronger, but...
Yeah, this one it should kill. Really, Mellow Link just needs to get into something that isn't Cross Omega. But you know the problem with Mellow Link and why it's not gotten any Blu-rays, right?
No, I do not.
For the same reason Shining Heresy doesn't have any Blu-rays or remasters. Their original copies both burned.
Ooh.
There was a fire that completely and utterly destroyed all original copies.
Fun. Well, they can
Or
always
all
take...
the original masters.
I was gonna say, they can always take the Kingdom Hearts method and work backwards from fans.
Discotheque is our only hope of getting it to Blu-ray, really.
Alright, I've got experience fighting perfect soldiers already. I won't just go down without a fight. This person. Don't get in the way of me and Chirico. Chirico doesn't have time to fight you. If you're gonna get in the way of his reuniting with Vienna, I'll take you on!
What happened to Lasner?
It's a good question. What did happen to Lasner?
Ooh. Yeah, that's not...
So the masters for Lasner...
accidentally got all tinted blue.
Ooh. Well, it's the Blue Comet Lasner. I'm sure people won't complain too much about that, right?
You severely overestimate people.
Yes, I know.
Instinct!
But just...
How long will this take? I'll counter.
not long. But I do... Hi, Cheska. Yes. I have not watched Lasner, so I don't know if it's actually a really good series or not, but I love the Lasner Mark II in J. Especially as it was one of my first instances, really, of Super Robot Wars making things better, taking the ideas that never got into the actual show. Blue Laser and Giant Dorg were a package release deal, huh? Yes, I'm sorry, Hal, but yes, you lost. Just accept it. Ooh, land module. To think that I'd be pushed this far! Wait, Epsilon. There's something I need to hear from you. Do you think you've won against me? You're too naive, Chirico! Are we having active problems here, or is it just our... Let's see. I'm not certain if we are actively having problems with the streaming here at the moment or not.
There's a very quick way to check. Yeah, looks like Twitch is screwing up here. We temporarily lost things there.
Yes.
Sorry about that. Not sure what happened there.
Yes,
Obs appears to have had a small problem. Or
Okay.
our internet had a small problem.
one
Either
of
way,
the two.
it's been dealt with now.
So, for those So I'll just quickly go back through the past little bits. To think that I'd have been pushed this far. Wait, Epsilon. There's something I need to hear from you. Do you think you've won against me? You're too naive, Chirico! That's right, Chirico's gonna be in danger! He's gonna get in the way? Wait, Kadera. Oh dear. Vera sent reinforcements? Chirico!
This is about to occur.
Just look for yourself, Proto One. At Chirico's demise! Now, do it, Epsilon! Put an end to Chirico! Proto One, the Chirico that's in her heart shall die here as well!
So, just gotta say here, I am very thankful that the stages are not going the way the series went. Otherwise, all of these would be underwater.
What are you doing, Proto One? Chirico, I won't let you kill him! Are you going to get in my way, Proto One? Now. Handle of gunfire. How dare you, Chirico! Chirico! Fiona. It's Fiona? The helicopter crashed. Don't tell me. Fiona was in that? Fiona! My IT's no good. I've gotta retreat. What the hell's going on here? Chirico's chasing that helicopter down?
We will get the Black Gutter later.
Yes. Well, we'll see if we go on the route with the Black Gutter or
We'll
not.
still get the Black Gutter regardless.
Yes. But we may not get it early. So. We've got no time. We've got to take care of those reinforcements! Watch out. Something else is coming. Goodbye, reinforcements. What? Support fire? No. That attack was aimed at us. That's... Oh dear. Those red GNX-3s. The A-Laws? Why would the Federation's peacekeeping squadron be here in Kummen? To top it off, it looks like they're shooting at us. Let's see. Alright, Captain, our first phase of the guerrilla cleanup operation is commenced. And cleared. Alright. Now it's time to clear up Ensemble EX-10 squadron. But the A-Laws are working alongside EX-10. Commander Rind ordered was a full extermination. When we think about what will happen after the fight, it's better for us to get rid of their firepower too. After all, we'll just say that they died in the crossfire. You all! Everyone! Fire the A-Laws! They're coming at us! Where are you trying to go? Oh, don't track down Chirico! I'll hunt down Chirico, who fled in the face of an enemy! You guys just continue the operation! That was fast! He's really good at running away. What do we do, Potaria? They don't intend to let us get away. We can't allow the Federation to put butt into here. Understood. I won't forget those A-Laws who rob others' freedoms through force. Come at me, A-Laws! No matter where it is, I'll take you on! Don't let Colin die.
Ooh.
So, there's a bunch of Sutherlands. I want to say Sutherlands.
Yes, those are Sutherlands.
And some GNXs. A lot of GNXs. Well.
Alright, you three.
Get moving.
Yeah, I can trust you guys to survive on your own.
No matter what the Federation may do, you won't be able to take down me! Come at me! I'll show you the way a real mercenary fights!
I'd be perfectly fine with just Ryoma on foot. He'd even beat decent reinforcements right now.
Well, I mean, there's a stage in Z3 where they pretty much have everyone start the stage on foot because it's a hostage deal, and so they just have, in the dialogue, everyone punching things out. And Chirico proves just how awesome his pistol is as he's taking down carriers with nothing but a pistol.
I mean, he's already done that once.
Hiro and Sosuke complimented him on it. Aloes, I won't let you do what you want to with Kummen. The ones who will decide the future of this country are the people who love it!
You're a good guy, Lotharia.
Which is why you're probably going to die. Chip. These guys really are the elites of the Federation. Their equipment's way too good. And we're having to fight them. Already depleted from the last fight. We're gonna get crushed at this rate. All units, keep moving! We'll show those mercenaries the way the A-Laws fight. That's... I'll destroy it. He's not looking too good. The distortions of this world. The A-Laws.
I love the Exia repair far more than the actual Exia.
Goodbye, Commander.
At least personally.
A Gundam? It's really beat up, but that's... Gundam Exia. Is that you, Setsuna? That's right. As here we have one of the best, problems with the 1 year time skip. The fact that for 00 it was 5 years, so, yeah, he looks very different.
He looks almost like he's in his 20s now.
This is a shock. So that's that Gundam that's been rampaging around the world? It's fighting the A-Laws as well? He's our ally! Let him a hand! Understood. If you're gonna say that, we'll believe you. Looks like he hasn't given up either. Celestial Beings Gundam Meister. Setsuna F. Saisei? Distortions of this world. I'll destroy them. Now all you need to do is not let Setsuna die. We have here the Exia Repair.
The greatest unit of all time.
Setsuna has counter level 7, +3 will from turn 2 onward, and an unknown skill that we don't get until almost the final stage.
This one doesn't actually trip though, does it?
No. Unlike Abnormal Survivor, it does not trigger. He has Focus and Instinct. 23 kills, level 20. Still has Energy Recovery Small, which is mildly
It's
surprising.
still got the GN drive.
Yes, but
One
he's
of the
so
only
beat
ones
up.
left.
He has kinda low armor, pretty low HP, and he has 2 attacks, GN Sword Rifle Mode and GN Sword. It's pretty scrapped, but it still works. It can cut.
Oh hey, you can actually see the broken eye in the spray.
Kinda.
Small red glow.
Yes, his mech seriously needs time in the shop, but you know, everyone who knows how to patch it up is missing, dead, or captured, so.
More than time in the shop, his mech just needs...
A total overhaul. Replace all parts. Please. Yes.
Focus.
GN Lances. I wonder who came up with those. There are things the Exit can still do. Not many, but there are some. Including one-shotting A-Laws, it looks like. Nope.
No.
Not a dynamic kill. Kinda sad. He's still okay.
So the Black Getter route split is a choice between, do we want to get the Black Getter and Final Dan Cougar and Dan Cougar Nova Max God early, like a couple stages early,
Or
do we want to get, or do we want to make Setsuna not a murderer?
yes. So that one has to do with a certain secret involving Lock-On's girlfriend and making sure Lock-On Stratus II doesn't have a miserable life.
There is a separate secret on the other route, but we already can't get it.
Yeah. Because that would have required us to go to Japan. Which clearly we have not done.
We've gone to a far superior place.
Hey, Laws. You're trying to steal this country through force? I won't let Kummen become like our Japan. Keep going, Setsuna. No matter how beat up you may be, you're still doing okay. GN Sword Rifle Mode. sword really doesn't look like it should work as a rifle, but... It looks like it should have some problems with the folding mechanism to me, but... It still shoots fine. Somehow. Yeah, see, I do agree it is a pity that we do not get Von Spack.
What?
So,
Please
Von
tell me
Spack-
Double O. Please tell me it's Double O character.
Yes, which is why he's
Okay.
being mentioned here. So, Von Spack is the main Gundam Meister for the support organization on Earth. Yeah.
What?
So,
As someone who has...
now I have to try and explain the Double O manga. So, from what I remember, and there may be some parts of this I don't get entirely right, but their support organization, Carbenia or whatever it is, I don't fully remember the name at the moment, they were given aid from Celestial Being as well. They have a single GN drive and a bunch of the old Gundams. The ones that don't get used anymore. Their main Gundam Meister is a guy named Von Spack. He has a very good title for this nickname. Basically, he is a crazed explosives expert. He is a hardened criminal and is wearing a bomb collar around his neck. And his codename comes from his love of explosions and his crazy way of laughing. He is trained to pilot all of the Gundams that they have. So that's the Estrella,
Oh, that's the source of the Estrella?
not that, I don't know if it's that Estrella, but one of the Estrella. And a Gundam Estrella was in it, I believe. And a lot of others. And yeah, they had a particularly odd Innovade who helped them out, who I believe was usually without a physical body, or when needed a physical body, had a cat-eared Haro that she used. Because Innovades, you know, they aren't like normal people. So long as they've got the link to Veta, they can be re-downloaded into whatever body they need. We're gonna see a lot of Innovades soon.
This is why I do not count Tierra Arid as human.
Yes, he is technically an Innovade. Yeah, Celestial Being doesn't really have particularly high standards. So long as, you know, they can trust they won't be betrayed. And a bomb collar is a really good way of ensuring that. Besides, by this point in time, Celestial Being needs literally everything they can get.
Alright, C2, you get the kill, because why not?
Why not? Assault rifle. So this is the result of worthless people getting their hands on power. Charles, is this world filled with battles your desire? And Von Spack served as a mercenary in this time frame. Yeah, that would be a good reason for him to show up here, but...
But how often do side stories make it in?
The only example I can think of...
It's the Astray and Double. In W.
Yes, the Esther series made it in, but let's be honest, the Esther really deserves to be in more stuff. I love the design of the Estrellas.
F90's been in a couple things.
Yes, but F90 is also a mainline thing.
No.
No,
F91 is.
Right. 91 is mainline, F90 is not. But it is very
It's very closely linked.
related, and it allows you to have an upgrade path. F90 gets into the F91 later.
Yeah.
Probably.
Nice.
Is that it? But the fact that the A-Laws appeared... Guess we only made it through due to that Gundam. Setsuna, you're still alive? Be careful. What? The A-Laws are aiming for this country. Hurry. Wait, Setsuna! Where are you going? I'll confirm the distortions of this world with my own eyes.
Crossbone is technically a mainline series.
Is it?
It is technically one of the main things. It's on par with Double Zeta F91. Well, at least F91.
I don't know, but I really like Crossbone. I love the piratey theme of the
Because
Crossbone.
rather than being a complete side story, it's a continuation of F91.
Right. That's not. Leave him alone. He's got his own battles to fight. So, what do we do? Both Chirico and Kanyu are gone. Looked like that helicopter protected Chirico from the blue armored trooper. Chirico, are you tracking Fiona down? I really do have to hope that more side story stuff shows up, but the problem then is that you'll have way too many Gundams, because there are always a lot of Gundams in these games. And, you know, there's gotta be some sort of balance. I found you, Vera woman! What the hell are you doing, you idiot? She dodged my attacks? I knew it.
And
You're one of those perfect soldiers!
here's why Kanyu kind of dies.
This I understand everything. The reason Chirico was chasing down the perfect soldiers. Then that you saved Chirico. But woman, I'll be the one to drag you back to Gonnu. With this I'll be able to be captain again! That was quite a crash noise. Chirico, you! Run away, Fiona. Chirico? Hurry up. Yeah. Chirico, are you going to get in my way? The fact they're going against me is proves you're a traitor. I'll put an end to you here. Suppose I have to do this. Die, Chirico! Destroy the diving beetle. Don't let Chirico die.
I mean, really, as far as side story stuff goes, there are very few that you can really easily use.
Focus. I didn't like you from the start, Chirico! Say something to me, Chirico! You traitor! I'm living for the sake of my goals. If you think that that's a traitor's act, then say it as you will. I can't like you. Oh, Chirico, just shoot him. Please, get rid of this man. He's a jerk.
The Strays in any of the seed stories you can usually do. The Stargazer you could fit into most Super Robot Wars, really.
Really? Well,
It's a deep space exploration unit. So if you've got Baldios, you're fine.
Baldios or Deimos.
Get a Robo, even.
Yeah, it was
Because
designed
Get a
for
Robo
that.
was a deep space thing.
Oh, Kanyu. Kanyu's quote there was, "There are no mistakes in my orders!" No, there are a lot of mistakes in your orders. There's a reason you are no longer the captain. Do you intend to take that perfect soldier for yourself? I won't let that happen! Commencing attack.
Of course, the side story I still most want to see is Sentinel, but
No! I've got to evacuate! Eject! Eject!
that's not happening anytime soon.
Ah! I don't intend to take your life. Hurry up and leave. I remember this, Chirico! Chirico? You've met again. No. Yes. The woman I met on the asteroid lid twisted my fate. The prototype. Perfect soldier. Here, in the land of Kummen, I at last met her again. Even if further hell is awaiting me, I was living for this moment. So you're saying that a perfect soldier is riding on that helicopter that saved Chirico? I thought I saw a woman there. Her name's Fiona. She's someone who's important to Chirico. So Chirico was chasing someone like that, huh? Let's see. I have a feeling that the top brass were trying to use Chirico in order to steal the perfect soldiers and capture them. I see. So our bosses have ordered us to capture that perfect soldier woman. There's no way Chirico will let that happen. Then why did you go after her? Don't tell me. In this hellish jungle, they're going to take each other's hands and try and elope? I don't think that'll happen. Chirico's been traveling the world in hopes of meeting her again, though. You serious? But that guy... Chirico... It's Chirico. He might seriously do it. He has incredibly strong will. I'm sure that no one could break him. See, even if other people thought it's impossible, I'm sure he'd find a way to do it. Although the fact that his goal as a woman is kind of weird, isn't it? You guys, even if you don't worry, they fully understand. We're all as who ate out of the same pot here. Whether we live or die, it'll all be together. War buddies, huh? Let's see. I have a feeling though that Kanye guy wound up chasing after the perfect soldier in order to capture her for himself. We knew that as well. It really seems like something he'd do. Well, all we can do at this point is leave that up to Chirico. Are we gonna keep moving, Pataria? Yeah. Since the laws have started moving, there's not much time left for this country. Setsuna said it too. But I'm in shock, Colin. You knew the Gundam pilots? I guess so. They're enemies of the world as well. Oh, so we all fought for the things we believed in. So the Gundams are still fighting the Federation. Probably. See? I have a feeling that the fact that Setsuna came here was only because the Federation came. We won't let them take over this country. I'll take out Kanjomon myself and unify this country again. Let's go, Pataria. And if we've lost both our commanders, we can still carry out our mission. We're mercenaries. Make sure to finish the job. Kidera? Shako? Of course, we'll go as well. We won't let people try and barge in here and make use of this war. I won't let anyone steal another's country away. Alright. I'll be in charge of the commands from now on. All units, prepare to keep moving. Understood! See you, Chirico. Leave the rest to us. May you and Yana have a good time. Chirico, coffee's ready. Let's see. Breeze coming from the east. How mysterious. Huh? Let's see. Even though it's what I always drink, it tastes entirely different. You even use the same pack I typically drink with. Let's see. I changed the temperature of the heat a little bit. You're going to lecture me on this as well? Don't worry. You were raised as a perfect soldier. So I don't see things like a normal person would? I guess. Let's see. The Perfect Soldier project include biology experts, mental experts. They gathered people from across all fields in order to try and build an absolutely perfect soldier. Let's see. By fusing with a computer, they had increased capabilities, and were able to react at many times that of a normal human. Let's see. In order to do that, they wound up mentally and physically restructuring people. By discarding all knowledge and things necessary outside of combat. And they were able to acquire skills far higher than any human could. And is that when you met me? Yes. Let's see. After that, I was to receive a combat program and reborn as a perfect soldier. However, after that, I wound up living alongside normal humans. And I wound up learning a lot of stuff that the program didn't teach me. Is that so? I'm glad that I got to meet you. Chirico. Which way is Candleman's Palace? Chirico, you... I have to go. As a mercenary? No. Forget about it, Chirico. Run away with me. If it was the me from just a while before, I would have done that. Why? Epsilon is a completed perfect soldier. He's not the sort of person you can win against. But why? What am I to you? I thought you knew. So that we can live together. Chirico. Even though I had finally met up with Fiona again, why would my fight continue? Boro and his organization, the Secret Society. What reason would there be to stopping it? I knew it somewhere deep in my heart, that hell was still waiting for me. And so I had to keep fighting, so that the two of us could survive this hell. Not done yet. Councilman's Palace. Is that so? We lost Phantom. I sincerely apologize, sir. Don't worry about it, Boro. Let's see. Once Epsilon has fully recovered, we'll launch an all-out attack on EX-10. Then, yes, the final battle is near. Understood. I shall go ahead and hurriedly prepare a new armored trooper for him. Epsilon shall be sure to bring you victory. Victory, huh? To think that I'd be forced to join forces with someone like him. Councilman, I'm so sorry to bother you late at night. Who else should it be but Trey's Kushernada?
Yeah, they seem like they share ideals.
Trey's. It's an urgent situation. The Alos have already launched a squad in order to try and take Kummen. Is that so? The time's finally come to raise the curtain. But everything's been going as you predicted. Failure. That is my goal. Failure and death. Not just for me. All of the soldiers participating in this rebellion will die. And the one who dragged them along into this, I'll die as well. But it shall be a death with a meaning. We shall lose. All the old shall die, and in the flames of war a new wind shall come through and revitalize this country. Even if it takes the form of rule by the Federation? If something like that winds up stealing away people's freedom and values, that's just the way the world's been. I've bet on it. Let's see. I've gone ahead and bet on the future of all these people. That's... Who is it? I came here to bring you a drink. So you heard? That's... terrible. What reason were we fighting?
Really,
Alright.
very minimal changes happening there.
Alright, well, so, for today, that will be the end. As I believe we've picked up a bit of money here from the fact that Kanyu is no longer with us.
No.
Not yet?
No, it's only after this next chapter.
Okay. Yes, there's one chapter left in this route split, and then we'll be meeting up with the Wing units, and the Zeta units, and the Destiny units.
And the Double O.
Only one double O.
Well, it is the Double O.
No.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
the one we'll have at the start is the SRW. So, I hope you all have been enjoying this playthrough, and yeah, we will see you tomorrow to pick back up and finish this chunk of Route Split. But there's still more to come.
Alright. See you all later.
Have a good day!